Thank you, John. So we starting with the questions on China. The Chinese hackers, of course, we know that hacked several federal agencies, including the State Department. While we see Secretary Blinken just met with voayyh in Jakarta, and the White House just released a cybersecurity strategy plan today. Is the White House concerned about this hack? What actions will the administration take about this violation?
Well, of course we're concerned about this intrusion. We took it seriously from the get-go, took actions immediately to protect our systems and to mitigate the damage here. It's under FBI investigation, so I'm not going to get into anything more specific on that. But the bottom line is, yes, we're taking this very seriously.
What actions you're going to take if you pinpoint who did that?
Well, we are constantly reevaluating our posture in cyberspace and in cybersecurity, and constantly making changes. I mean, our systems are attacked every single day from state and non-state actors. So it's not the work of a day. It's the work of every day, and we're going to continue to do what we need to do to protect ourselves.
In the past high-level engagement between U.S. and Chinese high-level officials, we see, including President Biden and Xi's meeting, topics such as economy, Ukraine, Taiwan, human rights were all touched, but we didn't see cybersecurity. Why is that? And is it going to be a topic or during the conversation in the future?
Cybersecurity is always something we're concerned about, and we talk about it routinely. Cybersecurity certainly came up in the context of the NATO summit. It's something that we're always having conversations about. We're always trying to improve. We're always trying to make sure that we're availing ourselves of the perspectives and the advances in technology that are out there.
It's announced this. Ambassador Kerry is going to Beijing, and Secretary Raimondo is also planning to visit China soon. But we also know Secretary Raimondo's email account was actually targeted by this hack. Is it going to be a disadvantage for U.S. high-level officials to go to China right now that their email account have been compromised?
Again, we're going to keep the lines of communication open. We're glad that both Secretary Blinken and Secretary Yellen were able to have good visits. We look forward to seeing what Special Envoy Kerry is able to get done on climate when he goes. I'm not going to speculate about future visits beyond that. When we have something to announce, we'll do that. The important thing to remember is that the lines of communication are open, and we're going to try to do the best we can to keep them open. It's when you have open lines of communication that you can have tough conversations. It's difficult to be able to speak frankly and candidly, and quite frankly urgently, about some of our concerns in the security environment when you can't have the lines of communication and that they're not available to you. So we gotta make sure we keep them available to us so that we can keep that dialogue going. There are going to be issues where clearly we don't see eye to eye with the PRC. We need to be able to have the platform available to us to express those concerns, to make it clear what we're going to stand for and what we're going to stand against.